Cooking Pellets, cookinpellets.com, my sous chef, Monica. Today, a real quick one. I want to go over how I take the silver skin off the back of ribs. I really don't take it all off. I take the top layer off, and I'll show you in a second. So I'm going to adjust the camera down so you can kind of take a look at what I'm doing. And not much help with Monica, unfortunately. I don't know what I could do to help you. What I start with is there always for me there seems to be a top skin of silver skin here. I kind of cut into it accidentally, and it's got a little fat here. But as you can see, I just kind of pull this top silver skin off, and it's like, wow, how's he doing that? Oh my gosh! Well, if you look, there's still a little right here in these. This end piece here, a little bit fatty. There's, this is an awesome set of baby backs. Nice and meaty. My local butcher pulls these up for me. He does a great job. I'm not a big rib eater. Do you like ribs, Annika? Do that. You gotta say yes or no. Yeah, she likes ribs. So what I do on the other parts, like on the beginning here, I'm going to show you this. I'll hold it up to the camera so you can kind of see it. See, there's like a silver skin right here and here, but these two parts there's really no silver skin on. And the reason is, I go ahead and I'll cut on an end here, and no, you don't have to wash your hands. You're not going to touch any meat. I washed my hands 2 seconds ago. So what I do is I just kind of go off the edge and get underneath one of the edges here, and you can see this is I guess you call it some silver skin, and I kind of go through it. I don't want to cut into the meat, but look at that all of a sudden. And this is just my personal preference. Now we have meat that we can put rub on. It'll take some flavor, and so we get bite out of it. And the silver skin's kind of off to the side of the bone. Here's the side of the bone right here. The silver skin really isn't on it. And when you cook it, it'll end up pulling back a little bit. So I'm going to go on the edge of the bone again. I'm going to grab the silver skin. You can kind of see how it's just right there. Get on the bottom side. I know it's kind of boring for you today, isn't it, honey? Yeah, that's okay. But you're my moral support, okay? Well, you might do something. We'll see. Sure, you can stand down a little bit. Anyway, so this is, I don't have to do the whole thing and show you. I'm just kind of giving you a rough idea how I do it. Once it's done, I usually do like a 2 and 2. Now, everybody has their ways to do ribs. I'm just going to work on this while I talk. Everybody has a way to do ribs, and when I say, a 2 and, there's a 3-2-1 theory, and there's a 2 and 2, and a 6 and 8, whatever. It's, your grill better than anybody else. This is mine personally, okay? After I get all this, I'll go ahead and pull back all the silver skin on all these other parts here, and then what I'll do, I'm not a big rub guy or sauce, but my wife and my daughter like barbecue sauce. So what I'm going to do is I'll actually put a salt and pepper on this, and I'll also do a salt and pepper on the back, and then I'm going to wrap this up and leave it for a couple hours. It's just to meld in a little bit of flavor. I am going to use an allspice on this. I don't care if it's Lowry's or whoever. I'm going to put an allspice on both ends, and after I salt and pepper it, and then I'm going to put it away, for a couple hours. When I pull it out, I'm going to go ahead and then put it on a grill at 180 for about 2 hours. I'm going to smoke it for 2 hours at 180. I'm going to use our 100% hickory, obviously, that you find at cookinpellets.com. And then I'm going to then wrap it up in foil. I'm going to turn it up to 224 to 250. And then I'm going to add, I'm going to tent the top of the foil so it's all wrapped up and there's a little tent in it. And I'm going to add a little bit of my standby orange juice and maybe a little lemon juice mixed in. and some brown booze, whether it's whiskey, Southern Comfort, you know, whatever you like for brown booze. If you don't like brown booze, it's irrelevant because it goes away. I think it adds a different flavor. And then after that, I'll go ahead and check it, see if it's just got a bite. If it holds on to the rib, it doesn't pull away, but you bite onto it and it stays. That's kind of how my wife likes it, and my daughter and people that we usually cook for. Other than that, that's kind of how I clean the silver skin. And I definitely season this side after this middle silver skin is off or out of the way and pulled back, because it just helps do everything. So thanks, and that's how I prepare it. I'll show it to you when I'm done. Have a good one.